All right, everyone, welcome back in for more of Dark. Episode 8 is called As You Sow, So You Shall Reap, which is the longest title we've had so far in this show. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, I'm watching this immediately after episode 7. We got so much information last episode. I'm so excited to continue. There are only 10 episodes in this first season, and I can't help but feel like these last 3 episodes are just going to hit so hard. I'm really excited. So hell is empty and all the devils are here. William Shakespeare. That bike. Oh yeah, we're in 53 now, y'all. Oh, how many years? How many years are we gonna get in this show? So yeah, this is young Helga because this is the actor, Tom Phillip, that was credited at the end of episode 7. And he seems to be wearing what that young boy with the burned eyes was wearing, but okay, I gotta get my notes ready for 1953 versions of people. But at this point, we're only gonna have like Helga, Trant, Egon, right? Which actually, yeah, Egon. Because he's elderly in 86, so he would be...
Danke, dass du so schnell kommen konntest, Egon.
Okay, here we go. Young Egon.
Die Arbeiter haben diese beiden Leichen heute Morgen gefunden.
Oh my god, that's Eric.
Habt ihr noch Kinder? Sie sehen seltsam aus. Als hätte sie jemand verkleidet.
Holy shit, that's Eric. Body found in 1953. Oh, wow, the power plant location. Oh my gosh. Oh, you guys. So investigator in 86, 1953 version of him. Seems to still be an investigator. I wonder if that other body is Yazin. That would make sense at this point, I think. Maybe? Oh, now I need to try and figure out how bodies from 2019 end up in fucking 1953. And I still have no idea what time this man is in. We don't know what year. Oh, wait, 1986. I wrote that down.
Eine Passage zwischen einem schwarzen Loch, dem Eintrittsloch, und einem weißen Loch, dem Austrittsloch, die Raum und Zeit miteinander verbindet.
Wer sie durchquert, reist durch die Zeit.
Black hole in the cave. We also got to remember that this so-called accident that happened to Helga is November 12th. So we've seen November 9th and November 5th. 3 days. Or sorry. 3 days between 9 and 12. 4 days between 5 and 9. That's the same rumbling.
Unser Ding.
And the door's closing. So Helga is freely traveling.
Haben Sie schon mal was von der Triketta gehört?
Der Knoten der Dreisamkeit.
Ohne eine dritte Dimension ist nichts vollkommen. Es gibt auch eine Mitte.
There's a center. So is Helga at the center? Or has Helga figured out how to be in the center? Man, is Ulrich about to go back in time right now?
Ein Wurmloch verbindet nicht nur zwei, sondern drei Dimensionen miteinander.
So that'd be 20.
Zukunft.
Yeah, 2019. But they keep talking about the future, and we haven't, like, we don't know. I mean, I guess at this point, it'd be 1986 would be the present, 2019 the future, and 53 the past. Maybe we get more years. I don't know. God, I did not expect Ulrich to ever be in here, truly. I am rooting for him, though. He's not a great man, but he's not worth hating. Oh, man. This is a nice house.
Herrgott, wie schaust du denn wieder aus?
Ich war auf der Baustelle. Dort haben sie was...
Ausziehen. Ich sagte, du sollst dich ausziehen.
Okay, I'm gonna have to expand my Doppler family tree now that we have a mom.
Du wartest hier.
Na, mein Junge, was hast du denn wieder angestellt?
2 Leichen, mitten auf der Baustelle.
Was redest du denn da?
Die sahen aus wie Kinder.
His dad ended up being the retiring director in 86 of the plant. And I have covering up incident question mark after that. Burned? His name? Bernd Doppler.
Die Groschen für Claudia liegen auf dem Tisch.
Ready to see young Claudia?
Ich habe so eine Form von Verbrennung noch nicht gesehen. Interessant auch, dass die Ohren vollkommen zerstört sind.
Both their ears.
Hatte jeder um den Hals. Die Prägung stammt aus dem Jahr 1986.
Soll das ein Witz sein?
Es kommt noch toller.
Yeah, a lot more freakier seeing that in 53. Made in China, yeah.
Made in China?
Alles, was die anhaben, kommt aus China.
That would be very confusing. Mhm.
Der Junge hier hat ein südländisches Aussehen oder arabisch, würde ich sagen. Der Rothaarige, weiß ich nicht.
That would be Yazin then, right?
Also ich habe schon einiges Sonderbarer gesehen.
Oh my gosh, it's a unicorn throwing up a rainbow. Oh my gosh. Like, nothing to question in 2019, but in 1953, that would be kind of what the fuck. Okay, so where? Oh, this. Is he all the way back in 53? We haven't seen those bars at the cave entrance before. So I wonder if he went left, because Jonas had gone to the right. I'm so.
2, 3.
So Peter said he didn't come to Wind until 87, but we have young Helga at the cabin, and it looks lived in proper. Child's definitely got a scenario up in his head.
Ein Universum, das sich ausdehnt und wieder in sich zusammenfällt. Ein Universum, das sich unendlich wiederholt.
Oh, das habe ich schon lange nicht mehr gesehen.
Sie schreiben über den lunarsolaren Zyklus, in dem sich alle 33 Jahre alles wiederholt.
Ja,
Oh, he's the author.
33 ist aber mehr als das. Sie begegnet uns überall. Jesus hat 33 Wunder vollbracht.
Und es ist das Alter, in dem der Antichrist seine Herrschaft beginnt.
I still can't help but feel like that's Jonas. Their mannerisms are identical, and the way they speak is identical. Oh my gosh. Hi, Noah. Where are we?
Warum macht einer sowas? Was ist in ihm drin? Wo kommt das her?
Warum einer zum Mörder wird?
Ja, wird man so geboren oder wird man zu einem gemacht?
Das würde unsere Arbeit jedenfalls erleichtern, wenn wir es vorher wüssten.
True.
Sperren wir sie ein, wenn sie noch klein
True.
sind,
Oh, well.
bevor sie auf die schiefe Bahn geraten.
That topic was touched on in Moon Knight. The whole, like, what if we knew that someone would turn out to be a bad person? Do we kill them prematurely?
Ich bin da. Wo willst du so schnell hin?
Können wir die Seidenstrümpfe kaufen?
Who are your bullies? Oh no. They're so much older too. Pick on someone your own size. Ulrich is in 53. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Ist hier gerade jemand vorbeigekommen? So ein alter Mann im Schlafanzug? Du musst dich wehren. Sonst hören die nie auf.
Die sind doch viel stärker als ich.
Dann weißt du beim nächsten Mal eben einfach zu.
I wish Ulrich would have asked him his name.
In einem unendlich großen, dunklen Raum und leuchten nach links. Der Strahl sollte auf ewig in die gleiche Richtung weiterlaufen. Ein Wurmloch verändert die Topologie.
Yeah.
Krümmt sie. Nichts ist mehr da, wo es hingehört.
There's that moaning song again. Oh yeah. You should know immediately that you're not in the right time. Look at the cars. I wonder if he's gonna go to the power plant, the nuclear plant.
Guten Tag. Können Sie mir helfen?
Is this his mom? Is this Jana?
Ich suche die Killinger Straße 61.
Da wohne ich.
This is his mom.
Herr Egon Tiedemann.
Nein.
Wie unhöflich. Mein Name ist Agnes Nielsen.
It's Nielsen.
Und ist mein Sohn Tronte. Tronte, komm, sag dem netten Mann guten Tag.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Guten Tag.
Du bist Tronte, Nielsen?
Stellen Sie sich vor, Sie würden in die Vergangenheit reisen und dort auf Ihren Vater treffen, noch ehe er Sie gezeugt hat.
Aber welches Jahr haben wir?
1953.
Würden Sie mit dieser Begegnung bereits etwas verändern?
But you've already changed things with this encounter. Is it even possible to change things?
Oder ist die Zeit ein Biest, das auf ewig besteht und nicht bezwungen werden kann?
I totally forgot he had the book, by the way.
Können wir den Lauf der Dinge verändern?
Jeder Wissenschaftler würde sagen, nein, es verbietet der kausale Determinismus. Aber es liegt in der Natur des Menschen zu glauben, dass sein Leben eine Rolle spielt.
Moved to Winden, 1953.
Mein Leben lang habe ich geträumt, durch die Zeit zu reisen, zu sehen, was war und was irgendwann sein wird.
Tun Sie das nicht mehr?
Mein Platz ist nicht im Gestern und nicht im Morgen. Hier und jetzt.
Sind Sie Hagi Tannhaus?
Okay.
Der Hagi Tannhaus?
Whoa. 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 Same frames and everything.
Ja, nein, da wird doch nicht derselbe was.
Welches Jahr haben wir?
1953.
Ulrich, do you want to say where you're from?
Stalin ist tot, England hat eine Königin. 1953 hieß leibt und lebt, ja.
Unmöglich.
Die 33.
Aber es könnte des Pudels Kern sein.
This must be Claudia? Maybe? Yeah, this is Claudia.
Du bist spät. Ich hab dir schon mal gesagt, dass du pünktlich sein sollst. Claudia, ich hab das Geld zu Hause vergessen. Ich bring's dann später vorbei.
I had written down friends with younger Helga Doppler from the 1986 version of her. Now we know that they were friends since childhood.
Falsch.
Aww.
Ja, das ist meine Tochter Claudia. Claudia Sackerloh, bitte.
Guten Tag.
Ich bin Tronte.
Claudia.
They had the affair with each other.
Und Ihr Mann ist? Er ist gestorben. Oh, das wollte ich. Ich rede ohne nachzudenken. Das tut mir wirklich leid. Ja, wollen wir uns dann oben mal umschauen, ja?
I've seen that. I feel like I've seen that actress in something. Claudia's mom.
Hallo.
Hallo Ines, hallo Jana.
Ich soll Papas Uhr abholen.
Oh.
Ist sie fertig?
Ines und Jana.
Haben Sie schon gehört, was die Polizei heute Morgen gefunden hat?
Nein, ich meine nicht so auf die Folter.
Mama.
2 kleine Jungen. Die wurden von Außerirdischen entführt. Für Experimente.
Was hast du gerade eben gesagt?
Die Polizei hat heute Morgen 2 tote Jungen gefunden.
Oh, this is so fun. Oh, he left his jacket.
Die Entdeckung der Uranspaltung hat ein neues Zeitalter in der Geschichte der Menschheit eingeläutet, indem wir die neutroneninduzierte Spaltung in Kernreaktoren wirtschaftlich nutzen. Das erste deutsche Atomkraftwerk und bringen der Gemeinde auf Dauer damit Stabilität und Wohlstand.
Well, if things loop endlessly and this nuclear power plant has, like, matters with that, then that sentence is very true.
Ich sprach gerade mit dem Stadtrat, es geht um die endgültige Baugenehmigung. Und da tauchen zufällig, einen Tag vorher, 2 Kinderleichen auf dem Gelände auf. Die Kohlebetreiber. Sie glauben mir nicht.
As a form of protest?
Es wird nicht nur Winden verändern. Kernenergie bringt Wachstum und Reichtum für eine ganze Nation. Altes muss Neuem weichen. Das gefällt nicht jedem. Das Ganze ist ein Komplott.
Sorry, just writing down that Inez and Jana knew each other in 53, were friends.
Das sind unsere Höhlen. Man darf nicht tief rein, aber wir machen es trotzdem manchmal. Mutprobe, verstehst du? Musst du nicht auch langsam mal zurück nach Hause? Komm, wir gehen weiter. Gretchen! Komm hierher, Gretchen! Komm!
Gretchen.
Die beiden Jungs, die heute früh gefunden wurden, wie sahen die aus? Er heißt Mikkel, ist 11 Jahre alt, hat braune Haare.
Der andere bisschen größer, dabei Feuer.
aber nicht noch ein dritter.
Haben Sie schon eine Vermisstenanzeige aufgegeben?
Oh, I wish he would have.
Helge Doppler.
Den Jungen von Bernd Doppler?
Nein, nicht jung. Alt, etwa 70.
In alt gibt es nur Bernd Doppler.
Bernd ist Helges Vater.
Richtig?
I wish he would have recognized like tall, bright red hair. We can't forget about Eric. The 2019 people can't forget about Eric.
Was fasziniert Sie so an der Zeit?
Ich möchte verstehen, ob ich sie ändern kann. Ob alles eine Bestimmung hat. Und wenn ja, wer über diese Bestimmung bestimmt? Der Zufall? Gott? Oder sind wir es selber? Sind wir überhaupt frei in dem, was wir tun? Oder entsteht alles auf ewig neu?
I like that we keep popping into this conversation between them.
Und wir folgen den Gesetzen der Natur und sind nichts als Sklaven von Raum und Zeit.
Slaves of space and time.
Sie sind da. Ja. Die Frau, die wegen der Zimmer angerufen hat. Sie ist eigenartig, aber ich finde sie nett. Ich glaube, sie würde die Zimmer nehmen.
Oh wait, so the Tiedemans lived in this house before the Nielsens?
Frau Nielsen, das ist Egon Tiedemann, mein Ehemann.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Ihre Frau hat mir schon viel von Ihnen erzählt. Sie haben ein sehr schönes Heim.
Danke. Sind Sie heute angereist?
Okay, I'm already theorizing that these two have an affair. Because look at the way they're looking at each other.
Wie gesagt, mein Mann ist Polizist. Neugierde liegt im Blut.
Meine Großmutter kommt aus Winden.
Darf ich fragen, wie Ihre Großmutter hieß?
Gretchen ist weg. Im Wald.
Wo ist denn Helge?
Vielleicht ist Gretchen bei Helge.
Ich habe den jetzt zum Abendessen eingeladen. Bitte komm nicht wieder so spät, ja?
Yeah, there is a definite thing there. Prediction. That's a prediction I have. Also, I might have missed the mother's name, the wife's name.
Und solange ein Wogen
Egon's
noch
wife.
existiert, besteht eine geschlossene Zeitschleife. Vergangenheit beeinflusst die Zukunft, sondern auch die Zukunft die Vergangenheit. Das ist wie bei der Frage nach dem Huren.
Okay. So I interpret this to mean that people can die, which the two came first. Okay. Then yeah, that was 53 Helga wrapping up. No, sorry, 86 Helga wrapping up 53 Helga. Still running with that. I think it'll be a lot clearer on my rewatch.
Hey,
Want to ask him his name?
du bist Helge Doppler, oder?
Oh, he already knows.
Ja, wieso?
Schau mal. Kennst du das?
Nein. Haben Sie den Mann gefunden, den Sie suchen?
Sort of.
Sie sehen traurig aus.
Was hast du in deiner Kiste?
Dead birds.
Ob du die tot gemacht hast?
Die fallen einfach so vom Himmel. Plumpsen einfach so runter. Sie sind so schön, wenn sie tot sind.
Creepy sentence.
Aber du wirst mal was tot machen.
Let's not go planting.
Die beiden Jungs auf der Baustelle. Mein Bruder. Mein Sohn. Nicht jetzt, aber später. Aber ich kann das ändern. Weißt du? Ich kann die Vergangenheit ändern. Und die Zukunft.
Hey, oh my gosh, 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 oh my gosh.
Das alles nicht passieren.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. No, no, no. Remember how I said that I'm rooting for Ulrich? Not anymore. Not anymore. This man is psychotic. Well, I shouldn't leap to that, but he's not a good man. I've already said that. You're meddling in things that you just have no clue, dude. God. So Ulrich was the cause of that. Got our answer, guys. On the ear and the scar. That is crazy. That is so crazy.
Ich wollte nur fragen, ob Gretchen hier ist. Hat Helge ihn vielleicht mitgenommen?
Sicher nicht. Wir dulden keine Tiere im Haus, Helge weiß das.
Dann verstehe ich nicht, wo sie ist.
The casting for young Egon and old Egon, again, perfect. Like, everyone is such solid actors, and they all look similar enough to one another that you can tell who is who. I wonder if he doesn't seem to recognize that what he's done is on 2019 Helga, like his ear and the scar. Oh, maybe okay, maybe the affair is not with Egon. Maybe this is the affair right here. I shouldn't assume there's gonna be one. There's been two, three technically. Actually, can't forget about Peter's affair. There's a great cigar marks. It's Tronta. I still dig the choice that every song we've had in this show has been English lyrics.
Unser aller Leben ist miteinander verbunden. Ein Schicksal geknüpft an das nächste. Jede unserer Taten nur eine Antwort auf eine vorangegangene Tat. Ursache, Wirkung.
Very helpful that the show does this on a regular basis. Hello?
Aber das ist auch nur eine.
Who is that? Mystery old woman looking at.
Dass sie eigentlich wegen etwas anderem hier
looking
sind.
at People Map.
Was, wenn ich Ihnen sage, dass alles, was in Ihrem Buch steht, wahr ist? Es gibt ein solches Loch. Hier in Winden. Ich komme aus der Zukunft.
No, keep talking, stranger. Or maybe he's about to show something.
Ich bin durch dieses Wurmloch nach 1986 gereist.
This is Jonas, then.
Er ist kaputt. Sie müssen ihn reparieren.
Das kann ich nicht.
Sie haben ihn gebaut.
Der Apparat kann die Reise durch Raum und Zeit ermöglichen.
Er öffnet ein Portal, durch das man
It opens a portal.
33 Jahre in die Zukunft reisen kann, ja. Vor wenigen Monaten gab es einen Störfall im Kernkraftwerk und dabei ist Energie freigesetzt worden. Und der Apparat ist jedenfalls in der Lage, den gleichen Prozess zu wiederholen.
Oh.
Wir wollen jetzt ein weiteres Wurmloch erschaffen.
Nein, ich will das Bestehende zerstören. Diese Stadt ist ein Geschwür. Und wir sind alle Teil davon, aber ich kann das ändern. Ihr Apparat kann das ändern.
Gehen Sie.
Ich habe die Zukunft gesehen. Ich muss das alles wieder gerade biegen. Und Sie müssen mir dabei helfen.
All right, we didn't get like 100% confirmation, but who else would it be? I traveled through the wormhole to 1986. It's Jonas. Are you gonna go snooping? Maybe you should. Your jacket, huh? Yeah. Yep. That'll have the date and like press the button. It'll have the day and time, right? Press it. I feel so bad for Kid Helga, dude. He did not deserve that at all. Ulrich's a menace. But at the same time, I mean, not to justify like what he did, but I'm just saying, thinking of it from, and I'm thinking of the movie Prisoners in this regard, to be fair, also. You know, he is a father who is trying to find his son. It's been however many days since Mikkel left. And he keeps thinking of his brother, and he hasn't had any, well, he has had closure around it, but still so many unanswered questions. In stories where kids are missing or murdered or whatever, like, you know, the guardians and parents of said kids, like, I mean, you hear people say all the time, like, I don't care who it is. Like, if I'm trying to find my kid and someone knows something, like, I will do whatever it takes. including physical harm, right? So again, not to excuse or justify what Ulrich is doing, but if Ulrich has that mindset of, in his mind, he's like, Helga knows something or is responsible or whatever, and with his limited knowledge of how time travel works, like he very much in his mind is like, if you change the past, it affects the future. I think that is how he comes to the conclusion of like, yeah, let's fucking beat up child Helga. Anyway, that scene was heartbreaking, dude. Oh my gosh, so terrible. So terrible. Okay, what does this description say? In 1953, the disfigured bodies of 2 boys are exhumed at a construction site, the future location of Wyndham's nuclear power plant. All right, that's all it said. Cool. Yeah, so Eric was one of them. And the other one, I don't know. I'm going to assume it was Yazin, because we haven't seen Yazin yet at all since he went missing, which was episode 5 or 6. God, I can't remember now exactly which one it was, but it's been some time. So we do have to have him show up at some point. All right, we got new characters from 53. We have Agnes, Ulrich's grandma, who says that her husband is dead. Initially, it kind of felt like her and Egon were really eyeing each other, but then we had the hand brush with Egon's wife, whose name may have been said in the episode. I may have been talking over it. If so, I apologize. When I read the episode over on the wiki and then I rewatch the episode, maybe I'll see it and then we'll be fine. But yeah, Agnes and her kind of had a little hand brushing, and she, not Agnes, but the Egon's wife, kind of like, you know, kind of had a double take with that a little bit. So I'm going to predict that we're going to have another affair. We got to have an affair in 53 because we've had affairs in 86 and we've had affairs in 2019. That seems to be, in addition to the whole time travel thing, the affairs in this show seem to be another consistent thing. I don't know if we've ever been told what the population of Winden is. The episode with the tire tracks, and they were talking about how many vehicles were registered in Winden, and it was like 26,000 something, which the show makes it seem like Winden is way fucking smaller than that. Like, Winden feels like a town of 1,000 people, and like no more than that. But I understand in a show like this, it is really hard. Like, clearly this show does not want to show scale in any way, shape, or form. Like even at the school play and at the initial gathering and in the very first episode, like there was not that many people around. You know, some shows are really good about showing just like population density, I guess. The show is not at all. They very much make it feel like Winden is an incredibly small place. Oh, and then they mentioned in one episode that the power plant, the nuclear plant, has employees 600 some. Yeah. So yeah, Winden is probably like a sizable-ish place, but it sure doesn't feel like it. All right. I expect moving forward, we are going to freely bounce between 53, 2019 and 86. We spent this entire episode in 53 though, and for that I'm glad. It's the same thing as when we went back to 86 initially. We spent the whole episode in 86. We didn't bounce back and forth at all. And that's good. I like that they're doing that so that if we happen to visit more years in the future, but I'm starting to think we won't now though, because they really were honing in on like the whatever that was called, the 3 and then 33, like, anyway, from like a math perspective and the conversation about how like wormhole and like it's just going to repeat infinitely, 53, 86, 2019, that seems to be our 3, the 33 years. And so just thinking about the wormhole and how it's constantly repeating, then that means theoretically that 2019 is then going to back into 53. Right, and so on, and we just keep looping. What does that mean? I don't know. My brain, I feel confident on theories about characters, theories about the time travel aspect and how it works exactly, a little bit less so. But I'm not gonna forget that, the whole like wormhole, like light goes to your left or your right or whatever, and then you expect that it comes back around. So yeah. We had some really good conversations in this about like space and time travel, black holes, exits, entrances, blacks, whites, whatever. I'm starting to think now that the dead bodies are a big deal. which is weird to say because it's been a thing since the very first episode. But you know what I mean? Initially, I think, I don't know, in that bunker, there are things going on. I'm wondering if the experiment is intended to like replicate, or if that's what started this whole thing in the first place. Because there has to be, I feel like there has to be a beginning to all this. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm so nervous that the show is going to take us in a direction where what we're experiencing right now is like the 5th time that this has happened. Like we're in the 5th rotation of it, if that makes sense, because they said it's like repeating. So it's like, is this the first time that this is, anyway, I don't know, dude. And then if we are in like not the first time that this is happening, then maybe the dead bodies mean more than we would maybe think. Like maybe there has to be, like, I'm trying to think, like, what if, okay, who has gone back? Okay, so we've got Mikkel and Jonas and Ulrich are the 3 that have now successfully gone back in time. Ulrich to 53, Mikkel to 86, Jonas to 86. And we have 3 bodies. We have Eric, Mads, and Yazin, which kind of then is in my brain. I'm like, so what if someone has to die in order for, but that doesn't really make sense either. I feel like with each episode, you guys, my post-watch thoughts are going to get longer and longer and longer, and we might have longer intros as well, because if I pick up on anything in a rewatch, then I'll want to obviously share that with you guys, and just keep the communication open about it. So for those of you that know this show in and out, I hope you're enjoying our brains just woo. I hope you're enjoying it and having a good time with it. This show is one that you truly do not want to be spoiled on in any way, shape, or form, especially with where, like, which characters are going back. Because what else did I say a number of episodes ago? I was like confident that Ulrich was Ulrich and wouldn't. Yeah, I would. Fuck. I was confident that Ulrich was Ulrich and that he was not anyone else. But he's in 53, which means that future him is already dead in 2018 or 2019. Because Ulrich can't. Or sorry, I shouldn't say that Ulrich can't go back, because Jonas has gone back. Jonas went to 86 and went back to 2019. So that means that Ulrich can do the same. And Ulrich can go back to 2019 too. Okay, I'm glad I made this connection, because I definitely thought that. But now it makes me wonder why Mikkel didn't do the same. Like why didn't Mikkel try and go back? Well, as far as I know, there is truly only one way to time travel. But no, because there's the device, and I don't. Ugh, you guys, the device. Anyway, I think I'm just gonna wrap it up here, because I could probably sit here for 20 fucking minutes, and I don't have the time for that. Anyway, oh my gosh, thank you guys so much for watching with me. This was so fun. I cannot wait for your comments, and yeah, see you in the next episode. All right, see you then. Take care.